I know how we do over here. No time to wait. So let's get it. Let's go. Fox News. Fed up teacher quits with shocking warning. These kids can't even read. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay. Let's see what you got going on.
A former English teacher going viral after posting a raw and unfiltered farewell video as she leaves the classroom behind after just 3 years. Listen.
A lot of these kids don't know how to read because they have had things read to them, or they can click a button and have something read out loud to them. I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have a resume. They don't care how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter because ChatGPT will just do it for them. And I think that we need to cut off technology from these kids, probably until they go to college.
Hannah is a former teacher, and she joins us now. She posted that video.
I got so much to say. So much to say. I heard so many different things. But let's keep going.
More than 1 million people have seen it, Hannah, probably more by the time we're on this morning. Why did you post that video?
So I taught for 3 years, as I said in my video. I wasn't always a teacher. I actually started my career in digital marketing. So I've been in the digital world for about 5 years now, or since I've graduated. And throughout the 3 years, I've taught digital arts classes and I've taught an English class. And I would say that in all of my teaching experience, technology has posed quite a challenge. And with AI becoming so accessible to children nowadays, especially teaching in an English or Core 4 classroom, it's been especially challenging kind of to have the kids comprehend and critical think and think for themselves on certain things.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I wanted to kind of raise awareness and just let people know how AI and technology is affecting their children these days.
Right. I know, coming from a mother who taught for 33 years, my sister's a teacher in South Carolina, the challenges that y'all deal with, this is even before AI was a thing. I'm sure it's even more challenging now, and clearly your opinion is, yes, it is. You're a high school teacher. I'm sure your students loved you. We hate to see someone leave education because of problems within the classroom. Give me some examples of what the students are saying to you.
Well, a lot of students, and I do want to be clear, I taught a lot of very motivated and bright children, and so I don't want this to come off as if this is all the kids' fault. Mm-hmm. But I do know that a lot of times in my English classroom, I would ask them to write down a short response or just 5 sentences to answer a question, and a lot of times it would be about 2.5 sentences, and they would say, well, I can't think of anything else to say, or, well, why do I have to answer in complete sentences? Like, you get the point from what I'm saying in just this little sentence. And then a lot of times I would assign essays, long form essays, and I know how children write, especially when they handwrite me things in the beginning of the school year. And so when a student, how I know how they write, typically would give me a very eloquently and thorough essay on a topic that I know that normally wouldn't come from them, I would ask them, was this really you? And I run it through an AI generator, and of course it would say 100% ChatGPT or AI. And I would speak to the student, and they would more so question of, well, if I have to redo this, how much is it really going to affect my grade? Can I just take the 0?
Gosh, trying to take the easy way out. Yeah.
Right.
Is it promoting just a laziness among our children?
I suppose, and a lot of them are just feeling as though they don't really need to do the work anymore because AI will just do it for them.
Right.
And I think that AI can be in a classroom in a very effective way if we teach children in the older grades how to use it properly. Mm-hmm. But if we're allowing them this unlimited access in the classroom to use AI, they're not going to do the work themselves.
Yeah, I know you're
It's interesting because, like, hold on, I'm gonna let her go.
Of getting technology out of our classrooms, getting the phones out of our classrooms. I still can't believe some schools are allowing that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry you had to leave the classroom. What are you going to do next?
Yes, well, I actually am working in a nonprofit now. I run donor relations, development, and digital marketing for them. So I'm back in what I was doing before teaching, and I'm loving it so far.
All right. Well, Hannah, thank you for giving up those 3 years. Appreciate it. We love our teachers.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Bright.
So wait. She left. She left teaching to go back into digital marketing while saying that AI is going to be a problem for teaching, right? I agree. I'm not just saying, I'm saying I disagree with what she's saying. I agree to a degree that there has to be some level of understanding that the kids have to be able to have, comprehend, read, things like that. My thing is, though, we're moving towards an automated future, point blank, period. Almost all the jobs that require administrative work, retail work, the simple things, like not the simple things, but like most jobs are going to be automated out of existence to a certain point. Our children should have much more of a vast understanding of AI anyway, right? You know what I mean? They should know reading, they should know writing, they should know math, and they should know history and science, But at the same time, we're moving towards more of an AI future. Like, that's the point of AI. It's supposed to make it simpler for us. They do need to learn, but I'm just curious to know how we're going to implement anything to stop that, Like, AI is going to make life way more simpler for everything that we do now. And it's like I learned the other day that there's auto-generated bots that people can use to basically it basically, it's like ChatGPT. Like it's a bot that kind of teaches you how to do something step by step all the way down to the simplest metric. And it's like if you can't follow this, then it's like you're screwed. Like, you know what I mean? You're screwed in life. So I'm just wondering, like it went viral. That's clear because it's trending. So people are watching this and people are worried. I want to kind of see. Let me see in the comments what people are saying, because I want to kind of see what people are saying, because it's like, what do you do about it? What can you possibly do about it? She didn't mention the horrible attitude and entitlement of the kids and their parents. Okay, that had nothing to do with what they were talking about. This is proof that dumbing down actually does exist. Okay. 1990s kids get master's degrees, can't find a job. 2020 kids can't even read. Yeah, like, that's an interesting quote, because 1990s kids get master's degrees and can't find a job, and then you got 2020 kids can't even read, and what do you expect from them? As a retired teacher, she is so right. Public schools collectively are a mess. Okay. I'm in the middle of school in South Korea. Oh, no, I don't want to hear that. Okay. Same person talking too goddamn much. She is describing an entire generation willing to delegate its imagination, creativity, and cognitive to Silicon Valley algorithms. What a horrible future. I mean, everything is coming down to an algorithm. Like, I mean, everything has always existed amongst an algorithm. Let's keep going. I have been a teacher for 20 years, and I am retiring in 2 weeks, and this lady is 100% correct. Okay, former teacher here. I retired early because of many of the same reasons, and I would say it is a far worse. I think she meant it is a far worse. I think she meant it is a far. She wrote this stupid. I think she meant it is a far worse thing than this is reporting. Far worse. Okay. I think she meant worser, worse or worse. I don't know that she didn't write. Anyways. But okay. I mean, I guess. Hold on. I am an ex-teacher, and she is 100% correct. The education system is train wreck. Just because there's a shortcut doesn't mean you should not learn. I'm mind blown that they don't want to better themselves and grow. This is a new level. They're kids. The fuck do you expect? Like, some of y'all are talking stupid. If the parents don't value education, why should the kids? Has this country ever really been predicated on education? Like, this is actually, I'm actually starting to have like arguments with the damn comment section. As an English teacher, she is 100% correct. So this goes to show, like, when you write in the comments, I do read it sometimes, but like most of the time I don't, because it's mostly just talking shit, because most of you just are racist and don't like black people right now because you're having black fatigue. but no, back to the kids. I mean we got to find a way to teach better, find a way to touch a kid's heart. It's not the kid's fault that you can't relate to them. It's your fault. It's your fault that you're not making them interested in education. Why are we blaming the kids? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're blaming the kids and the parents. We have to make children value education. We have to touch never mind. Anyways, I'm out, y'all, though. Peace.